Hey y'all, it's me Alex. I am back on the YouTubes. A lot has happened. I know I promised that I would be making like a lot of content and then I didn't. So I'm here, I'm queer, I'm filled with existential fear, and I'm gonna explain like what happened. I'm gonna do a little get ready with me. I'm gonna use this little Huda Beauty Sapphire Obsessions palette that one of my friends got me for my graduation, and I've been loving this so much, as you will probably have seen on my Instagram. This is so cute and I love it so much, and it has been so much fun. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do like a little halo eye with some of these shades, and I haven't actually used this little like green shade, so I want to see how that plays. But I'm just gonna get into a get ready with me. That's all we're doing today. You're just gonna hang out with me while I put on some makeup, and I'm gonna talk about life, and hopefully y'all will talk back to me in the comments. First things first, I just graduated with my MDiv. I'm very glad to be out of academia. Like, this is a very good last 3 years, but I'm very happy to not have to write any more papers. That is my biggest thing. I'm like, okay, I am not cut out for like writing papers and like theoretical discussions and stuff. That is just not who I am. So I'm very happy I don't have to do that anymore. So there's that. I don't have a job right now. I've been in the process of a couple hiring processes, and everything like in the nonprofit world seems to be very much like put on a hold for the moment, but like I'm not super concerned right now. Like, I'm still looking for jobs and stuff, but that's basically my next step. Is like, you know, there's a couple of hiring processes that I've been a part of that's kind of like, okay, we're still interested, it's just that like, you know, we need to see you in person and stuff like that. And obviously, especially because I live in New Jersey, things are a lot stricter, which honestly I appreciate, because we really shouldn't. I'm side-eyeing any governor that's opening up any places, because I just worry for a lot of people when the government does that, because, you know, I think the way to get through all of this is we have to really just be willing to look like we overreacted, I think, because that'll save more people's lives, and we should be valuing people's lives for all of this. That is kind of my general opinion on that. I don't want to talk too much about that, so I'm just saying that I'm very glad that where I currently am, the governor is just taking it very seriously. Now, so that's kind of like my main thing that has been going on, as I now have my master's degree. So I'm gonna be spending a bit more time just kind of like, as I'm job hunting, I want to make more content. I know I said that like last time I was on video, but if you're wondering what like actually happened there, my computer decided to die. So that put a lot of things on pause for me. Right now I'm currently working off of Case's computer while mine is going into Apple to be fixed, because it really does need to be fixed. It broke like 3 days before its warranty ended. Like, I've only had it less than a year at this point, so that is just completely obnoxious. So right now I'm working off of Case's computer. I'm gonna be editing back to not Windows Movie Maker, but iMovie. That's been my one thing, is like, okay, they don't have Premiere Pro on their computer, and that's kind of what I've been used to for the last year, so I'm gonna have to revert back to iMovie for just a little bit. That's gonna be a pain in the ass to edit this video, but I really do want to keep making content for y'all. I think my problem is always that like my best ideas come when I don't have the means to do it. So I'm kind of forcing myself to really make the content that I want to do, even though like the situation isn't ideal, and ideally I would love to have my fully functioning laptop and not have to worry about that or finances or anything, but I should just keep making things whether I'm like worried about things or not. So yeah, that's kind of been my situation. It's just obnoxious when that happens. It's like, okay, I'm finally ready to get my stuff done. It's like, oh, the semester's over, so my laptop decided to die. Like, literally, my boss at my old job, which I finished last week, my boss is like, yeah, I think your computer just thought that, you know, since the semester's over, it didn't have to do any more work. And I'm like, you're right. My laptop was like Jesus and was like, hey, yo, it is finished. I'm just gonna fix that later. I really love this palette. I've been enjoying it a lot. Problem though is that a lot of the shades like have a lot of fallout, and I'm not used to dealing with that. Especially the shimmer shades, but I've had a little bit of it with the mattes, but that's okay. Like, I really love the looks I've been able to do with it. It makes me very, very happy. Hold on, I'm gonna finish cutting the crease and then I'm gonna get back to like actually talking. There we go. Okay, I think that's close enough. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere today, so I'm not super concerned about how this eye look is gonna turn out. I would like for it to be Instagram worthy, but that's all I care about. One of the things I've been really especially loving about this palette is just the textures that are a part of it. The mattes are, you know, they're fine, they work, but the shimmers specifically are what have been giving me life. I don't know, there's just something special about them that like the textures just, it just hits different. Obviously, as you can tell, I'm in a newer space. I got this place like back when everything really just first hit, and I've been really loving living here. I think I live in a really great area and I like it here a lot. I've been doing a lot of DIYs around the house and really trying to organize everything since I now have like a lot of time to do that. I think that's the thing about like what has given me a lot of trouble in the past is always when I've moved, I've never really quite had the opportunity to really just make the place how I want it to, and that's something that I'm kind of trying to take a little bit of advantage of during this time. Like, you know, you don't need to be productive right now. That isn't the mood, but I do like having a cleaner space, and I've never really had the time or energy to do that. I'm gonna grab a towel real quick so that way I can get that fallout away from me. So like yesterday I spent the day really just like organizing my closet. Case was very, very helpful with that because I'm not an organized person. Like, I'm organized in the sense of like I'm very good at like scheduling things and all of that, but physically in my space I've always struggled with that because I never quite knew how to organize, if that makes sense. Like, that just hasn't been my forte ever, a skill I really developed for a long time. So Case was very, very helpful, and it's super nice because like my closet has always been so daunting to me because I always feel like I have too much clothes, even though that's not necessarily the case. I don't really have too much clothes, it's just that I never really knew how to organize them. So now that I have been able to organize my stuff a bit more, it's pretty nice. My one gripe is that Case and I both have our own closets, but they don't have doors. And like with the way my bed is situated, you're just like staring into the abyss when you're laying in bed, and I don't like that. That stresses me out like so much. So I ordered some curtains and like curtain rods so that way I can put that up there. Hopefully that'll really solve my problem. The thing is, like, I ordered it from Target because I, like, even before all of this started, I had an idea for like specific curtains to put up there. So I ordered 2 curtains, like 2 panels, and then 2 curtain rods, and they only sent me one of the curtain rods, and that was like Wednesday, and I'm filming this on Monday. The other curtain rod is supposed to come in like tomorrow, so I'm hoping that that'll come in and I can get that done. I don't like the color of the curtain rods that I ordered. Like, this is such a petty gripe. So I'm gonna like try and spray paint them and do it gold because that's a little bit closer to the color of like everything that's kind of going on in our bedroom. Hold on, I'm doing like precision for once on my eyes. Not used to doing precise anything, but yeah, hopefully that'll really help. And just like the appearance of everything. Also really need a haircut. This is not what I want it to be. Okay, so now I want to put that little like limey shade in my inner corner, but I'm kind of afraid that it won't show up over the like blues, so I'm gonna just take a little bit of my Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas, like the white shade, and hopefully, first of all, I got a whole bunch of my nails, so I'm just gonna poke myself in the eye just a little bit. Okay, good job, Alex. At least that'll be easier to cover up, but I'm just gonna pack that in there real quick. Okay, now let me see how that lime green is gonna go. I like it. Not bad. Not too shabby. I think I am gonna put some glitter on top of it just for the sake of everything, because I think that would just really help it kind of go with the rest of the, like, I don't know, I just like a shimmery inner corner, so let me just build it up. Build it up. Buttercup baby, I don't know the words to the song. And I just want to put a little bit more of that blue just to really blend everything as it's supposed to be. Why did I just turn British? I don't know. Okay, so now I'm going to use this little Slayfire glitter gel in Alert, which is super, super cute. I love Slayfire glitter gels. They're so easy to work with, they're biodegradable, and this is just like a bright yellow glitter, which I think will be super cute with this. Oh yes, this is perfection. Perfect, I love this. Okay, I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a brow bone highlight because I do need it because I put a lot of eyeshadow on. But yeah, please tell me how you're doing. I'm hoping that everyone is holding up pretty well. I know, like, in times like this, you know, your mental health can really, really deteriorate. This is obviously something that none of us have ever really experienced before. And I'm sure a lot of people who have better filming schedules than I have probably have already said that in their videos. But, you know, in case you needed to hear it from me, you don't have to be productive, just do the best you can. We're all going through a lot of collective trauma, so don't be too hard on yourself. Also, I keep like getting nervous our sugar glider cage is over there, and last night Case and I were up until 3 a.m. because Blizzard decided that she was gonna sneak out, and she does that occasionally. This is like the second time she's ever really done that. And I love her so much, but she's a little chaos ravioli. We had an easier time getting her back in and being normal again this time, but she sneaked out. Teenagers. I love her though, I'm not too mad. She's just full of chaos. She's just like, okay, it's time for some mischief. And she does that occasionally. She's like, okay, it's mischief time. I can't be mad at her because that's just who she is. Now I gotta put on some base. I'm also getting like really hungry. My roommate ordered Chipotle and I told them to get me some Chipotle as well. All I've had today is a bagel and some yogurt and coffee, so it's just like, okay, the only thing I'm feeling right now in my body is the coffee part. So hello blood pressure, my old friend. Time to make me feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack again. Yeah, I'm out of things to say because like obviously like not a lot is going on right now because you're supposed to be staying inside. You shouldn't have a lot going on in your life. So like obviously that's a good thing. I do miss thrifting a whole lot, and I do miss like buying new makeup. Well, like going into stores and buying new makeup. I bought new makeup on my own because I got a little bit of a graduation bug, like wanting to get some makeup gifts for myself for graduation. So there will be a few waves of that coming into my collection. I'm not proud of it. I am genuinely excited for the things that I got. Like I ordered the Melt Gemini palette finally because Melt was like having a sale, and it was literally the weekend of my graduation that they were having a sale. So I was like, okay, I'll order that and like one of their lipsticks. And then after I got this little thing, I realized how good the formula actually was. There were a couple other shades of this that I kind of had my eye on that I was like, okay, if this turns out to be good, I'm gonna get it. So I got the Neon Pink Obsessions. So that's gonna come in whenever, but I'm really excited about that. And I made my first ever order from Looksy because they were having like a sale for all of their shadows that was like $3. And so I decided, you know, I ordered a bunch of their like shimmers and multi-chromes because I've heard pretty good things about them. And those are supposed to come in this week too. So I think I'm gonna do a whole first impressions on just like trying Looksy Beauty for the first time. I've also been trying to do my highlight kind of like Robert Welsh tells you to, of like, okay, do it on the parts of your face where the light hits. So I think that's like there. Theoretically, I don't need to put highlight under my bangs because you're not gonna see it, but I kind of feel like I should. I mean, like, honestly, one of the pros of having bangs is you don't have to necessarily put makeup over there. I could be harboring a fugitive under there and no one would know. You can never tell because they're just bangs, you know? Now I'm gonna put on my ColourPop blush that I literally bought just for the name of Thanks for the Memories. Kiss, Fall Out Boy. I'm not gonna do it super heavy though, because I feel like this eye look is a lot. It's like, can I use? Yes, I can use a blush brush with a Super Shock blush. But, you know, you just have to really dig it in, I think. But that's okay, because it means that it does go on lighter, and I like that. Okay, now I need to figure out, like, a lipstick to wear. Does anyone else ever have the feeling of, like, you know, you never quite know how to actually pair a lipstick with your eyeshadow? Of like, okay, I know a good gloss would look really good with this, or that I could do, like, something monochromatic with one of my blue lipsticks, or, you know, something like that. but like when it comes to nude lipsticks, I feel like I never quite get it right. I could also just be like really hard on myself because I do go for darker nudes because light nudes don't look good on me. I don't know. Someone help me fix my problems. Anyway, I'm just gonna use a lip gloss because it's the only thing I feel confident on right now. And besides, this is the Fluid Beauty one in Dream House, and that's just like a nice little blue shimmer, so I feel like that goes. So there you have it. I like this look. I feel like I like every look that I come up with from this because it's a very, very good palette. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me how you're doing, like talk to me in the comments and all of that. I really care about y'all's well-being. Yeah, let me know what's up. What kind of videos do you want to see from me? What would help kind of make you get all relaxed and stuff and let me entertain you. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe down below if you want to see more videos from me, and I will see y'all in my next one. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Bye!